Hey guys, Angry Old Man here. It's still kind of cold. It was really cold this morning. It did warm up to just a little hair above freezing. Some of the ice did start to melt, but it's already starting to get cold again for the night, and well, that stopped. I went out when I got off work today, got home, got some chores done, saw to the animals, and then I went and I hit the road. Um, I was kind of scratching my head on what I should do. I kind of did most of my workouts in spirit and in theory, um, even if the results weren't really what I was looking for this week. So uh, I was shooting for around 70 miles this week, and I was right on the edge of that. So I decided to do a goal marathon pace 5K. I wasn't really going to push much beyond my goal marathon pace because my legs are still really fatigued from the 20 miles yesterday. I thought it would be prudent to not take myself up into the my anaerobic zone and in my try to churn out any serious speed. Honestly, I don't think I could have. I think by the time if I'd have reached anything much below a 7 minute mile, I would have probably risked a minor injury, and I don't want to do that right now. I went out and right pretty true to form. My overall pace was like a 7:46, which is just a little below my goal marathon pace, which is awesome. I knew I was fatigued and my legs were kind of tired. So I didn't really open up, which is okay. I felt like I could if I wanted to, which is a good sign, but prudence kept me from, you know, dropping it into a new gear. I found a nice stretch of road that I did the speed work on the other day. It is fairly clean. It does have some junk on it. Traffic was not super heavy, but I did have to give way to a little bit. There isn't really a shoulder right now because the ice and the snow piled up. So I just had to really kind of listen out, and if I saw something coming, cautiously move over and let the vehicle do its thing, which, maybe I could have been just a wee bit faster or maybe not. I don't know. Anyway, I got it done. It was a goal marathon pace or a little bit faster than that. 5K, rounded out my week with right at 71 miles. I'm pretty happy with that result. I'm starting to get my mileage where it needs to be now. I'll be increasing again this week. Not sure if I'll make it to a full 75, but I'm going to try. I'm also going to have at least one of my long runs. I'm going to stretch out and try to get a little bit more than just 20 miles for my total workout. I might have to reduce my intensity. I don't want, again, I'm really, because I've had to compromise with the weather, I find myself getting impatient during my runs and in the training. And I know that I am prone to push harder than I probably should, in a situation where I get frustrated. So I don't want to get myself in a pickle where I pull a hamstring or tear a calf muscle, or something like that. So I'm just basically trying to be rational during my runs. I'm also very concerned about maybe overcompensating the other direction. What I would like to do is, maybe do one long run, a little bit more than 20 miles this week, and maybe another one right at 20, but I'll see how that goes. it's really starting to get real. We're down to we're just over the halfway point, and I got a lot of work to put in before the marathon. Um, I'm not dreading the taper as much as I did before, because I'm kind of concerned I have not done quite enough, and with the weather and things like that, there's just I just don't have the opportunity to get some of the workouts I need in because of where I live, my commute times back and forth to work, my work schedule. It just, basic adulting stuff is getting away of my fun. And so I'm lowering maybe my expectations a little bit this time around. I would like to think that I can pull a miracle out of my hat, but that's not going to happen, I don't think. Anyway, guys, I had a request for some videos of some of my goats. I did not really get a chance to do that today because of my compressed schedule, but very soon as we have our first babies, I promise I'll put some short videos of the goats. If you would like, you can go on Facebook and go to Fort McMatto Farm. It's got a Facebook page, and that is my farm. We are very much scaled down from the days when we had 200 goats running amok, and cows, pigs, assorted critters all over the place. Marathoning, my girls growing up and not being fully enamored with the farm life like I was, and my passion now for the running sports kind of took me away from that. I still have, like I said, some of my old hands on deck where I wouldn't sell them off as just slaughter animals. They're going to live here until they just die. And when I get down to the goats that I don't know the names for anymore, where they weren't ever named, they're just numbers, I'll probably just load them all up one day and just sell them all off in a lot. But everything comes to an end. Everything runs its course. No harm and no foul when that sort of thing happens. I'm sure there will be one day where I look out the window and go, I don't think I want to go run right now, and I think I'm done. But that day may not be anytime soon, hopefully. But just like anything else, we all reach a certain point where it no longer is more a chore than a hobby. It's more, a required duty and not a passion anymore. So that being said, you have to do what's right by yourself and what's right by your hobby, and what's right by, in the case of the farm, what's right by the animals. So anyway, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Keep looking out. I promise you I will put some videos of the goats up soon. I appreciate your comments. I really enjoy the commentary. If you ever want to discuss anything, drop me a line. I'm more than happy to. And as I always say, guys, run angry, my friends.